More with UNI Wrestling coach Doug Schwab. Coach, we're talking about having 7 wrestlers getting bonus points at the NCAA Championships. Lance Runyon, his first match in the Wrestlebacks, gets a major decision as well. Bumped up a weight class. We've talked a lot about that, but he went out there and, man, just every single match, he's ready to compete.
Yeah, you know, first match probably wasn't, you know, what he had hoped, and then, you know, he's like, hey, okay, man, we got to regroup and bounce back. He said, getting a major, and then, you know, he's wrestling returning All-American, and man, he's in on a single leg for about a minute 20, and just wasn't able to finish. But man, he went out again. He went out on a shield, and that's, to me, that's important. Unfortunately, most guys don't go out, you know, exactly like the way they wanted. But if you go out with your head held high, and I know he did, and, you know, couldn't be prouder of you know, him and his performance.
Trever Anderson, 3 straight wins in the Wrestlebacks, gets him to the Friday night, that evening session, right? The round of 12 for him has to be a nice tip of the cap. Yeah,
you know, think about that first match. He had plenty of opportunities to win that match, but you go to the backside, you know, and he beat a defending national champion.
Yep.
You know, and he got a major, and there's a few, you know, exchanges in that match, especially in the third, where the guy looked like he was going to get a reversal, and then he didn't get it, and you just kind of felt him, you know, like, I mean, you saw it. It physically saw it, like, oh, I'm done. You know, and then won a big match against Minnesota, but just, you know, certainly built a lot of confidence for him moving forward. And they said, okay, I beat a national champion. You know, Farber, we talked about, he beat an All-American in the first round, a 2-time All-American. So our guys are certainly showing that they're capable of it. Again, now we got to do it so it's not the right weekend, it's every weekend.
Yeah, his major against the defending champ at 125. You also had Wyatt Voelker, your Big 12 champ. He was wrestling in that round of 12 as well Friday night. Just steady and consistent through the season. Yeah,
and, you know, he lost the first round match, and when he's probably like, how the hell did I lose that to, you know, to that? But, you know, things happen, and then, you know, response is always going to be key. And heck, you know, the next round for him, just to even keep his tournament going, he had an All-American. You know, and then won an overtime match, and then, you know, won 2 matches, and we struggled to get to offense. Got to figure out that across the board, but man, couldn't be happier with how he responded from that first match and that first loss. And you're like, holy cow, man, I'm coming, like I said, I'm rolling back into a defending All-American, and just to keep my tournament alive, and, you know, he did that.
And Julian Farber, you mentioned him and Colin Realbuto. They both started the NCAAs with the win. Had to be good for them to come in and get that first win, feeling prepared.
Yeah, you know, Farber got hurt last year in that first match, so you know, kind of get over that hump. I said, beating a couple-time All-American. He made it fun for me to be in the corner coaching, because he enjoyed it so much. And what an incredible career. Like I said, there are not many guys. You know, I would say 99.9% don't go out the way they want to in their career, but they can certainly hold their head high with all the work they've done and what they've become in the process. And, you know, I know he certainly can.
Yeah, another Panther that's going to hold his head high. Here's a story on UNI Panther 3-time finalist Parker Kecheisen.